In case you missed it, PlayStation is officially a partner of Summer Game Fest 2021. Filed this under news that may have flown completely under the radar. PlayStation has been revealed as an official partner for Jeff Keighley's Summer Game Fest 2021. Before I continue any part of that news blurb, how shocked are we?
I mean, they're not going to E3, right? So, and if everything's all digital anyway, I'm sure. I don't know. It kind of feels like they're throwing Jeff Keighley a bone because everybody else is going to E3, right? I don't know. I feel like everybody going to E3, this could actually I mean, not that PlayStation needs it to stand out, but I feel like that this could really allow them to stand above the rest at that moment and have their own moment, instead of being clustered together in 3 days, which I thought E3 was going to be a week. No, it's 3 days.
Yeah. Whereas the Summer Game Fest is supposed to be running for like 30 days.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what?
I just wonder how big this is for PlayStation. Like, are they going to have a big event, or is it just going to be like, hey, we're going to have a few things to show?
I think we're going to see some world premieres. I think we are.
Yeah, I think you're going to see what they're working on, because the rumor is they have 25 games in development, right? And half of them are new IP, and I'm sure people are hungry to see what new IP PlayStation's working on.
Yeah. So I have a funny feeling. I'm not sure who approached who. I'm not sure if Jeff Keighley took advantage of Sony not being at E3 to approach them, or if Sony knew what they were doing and decided to go this route because they didn't want to share a stage with all those other people, at E3, in such a short time. It's really fascinating. But let me finish the news topic first. All right. So the Summer Game Fest event gave official confirmation this past Wednesday, May the 19th, via their website. Jeff Keighley, who's the organizer and host of the gaming event, broke the news recently that the Summer Game Fest will begin on June the 10th, 2 days before E3 2021 kicks off, and announcing that the show will have a premiere showcase promising news and announcements. So, we got all sorts of buzzwords there. There had been many conversations surrounding Sony's and PlayStation's lack of a presence at this year's E3 digital event, so the timing of this announcement has definitely raised more than a few eyebrows. We're left to only speculate what Sony's showing will be at the fest, considering that many gamers and some analysts were saying to expect a new state of play to come after E3 had wrapped up this year. Some of the partners for Summer Game Fest 2021 includes 2K Games, Amazon Games, Sega, EA, Blizzard, now PlayStation, Xbox, Square Enix, Capcom, Riot Games, Ubisoft, Epic Games, and Steam. Jeff Keighley has teased up to 34 partners for the gaming event, and a complete list of the current roster as of the time of this writing can be seen in the link that's been provided in the Twitch chat. So go to bossrushgames.com, check out that link, and you will see the complete list as of now for who's expected to be there. The event will be live streamed over multiple platforms, including YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook. Weezer has also been announced as a musical guest for the first event of the show. These parting remarks from Jeff Keighley. He says, "Our team has been working like crazy these past few months, and I am hopeful that June will be a big month for the fans across the industry." So, first question. Are you guys happy to hear that PlayStation is set to make an appearance on a digital stage this summer? Considering that it seemed like they weren't going to be anywhere.
Yes, because I'm just glad they're doing something. I'm glad they're going to be a part of it. I'm glad that they're going to be, because I feel like you cannot be a part of E3, but you got to be around E3. You gotta be able to swing with the best of them when they're swinging too. I really hope they do something big, and also I'm gonna say hey. I don't think Xbox is getting that Hideo Kojima game now, because if PlayStation's with Jeff Keighley, it's over. Kojima and Keighley, they're boys.
Wait. I mean, Kojima.
Without getting into details. Yeah, right.
Well, we don't.
Well, Keeley is his main simp, so he's got to.
Whoa! This is Twitch. Hold on. Oh my god.
Oh, we're not allowed to say that word anymore.
We just got canceled.
Oh my god! I'm about to get a strike.
First one's on me. The first strike's on me.
Austin, take Justin, take Austin's mic away.
I'm timing myself out.
To mute him.
It's like on around the horn. You gotta mute me for 30 seconds.
Oh god. Go ahead, Justin.
I think we talked about it. I think the last month too, where they don't necessarily need E3 per se, but with the large number of games that they're working on, like Corey alluded to, like you can't just do state of play after state of play after state of play. Like, you have to have something if you're trying to show off all that and have a more widespread audience. Something like the Jeff Keighley event. It's going to have massive outreach, especially with the way that they're designing this. You have Weezer playing, all that kind of stuff. So I think it's good for them, and it shows the fans that, hey, we're just not, going rogue and going to do our own thing and not listen to, what the fans want, who are, handing over the money.
I would love it if Kojima does a game with Weezer. Weezer announces the Clear album, and Kojima just makes a game along with it. That's my crazy. That's my what's Ed's phrase? Googly moogly or whatever.
Googly moogly. Personally, I am excited. I don't know. I have a funny feeling because they're signed on to the Summer Game Fest. I have a funny feeling that the quality of the Summer Game Fest just went up dramatically, because last year's was, to hear people say it was kind of a mess last year. So, and everyone knows I'm not a big fan of Jeff Keighley, but Jeff Keighley just found a way to make me watch his show this year. So there's that. Which of the listed partner studios? Did you guys have a chance to look at the roster that was there? Which of those partner studios are you most excited besides Sony to hear from? Well, I'll tell you right now. For me, it's gonna be Capcom. I'm waiting for some Monster Hunter 6 news. I'm waiting for it.
Yeah, I feel like Capcom's swing is going so hard right now and doing so well that they got to capitalize on that stuff. I'm interested in 2K as always because there's small slim chance that I get BioShock news, but I don't have high hopes for it. I'm always excited about Devolver and what they're doing. I'm excited to hear about Gearbox's new IP because they're going to be there, and they're not going to. I mean, they might do some Borderlands stuff, but we know that they're working on a new IP, so I'm hoping that does well. And then other than that, I mean, anyone can surprise me.
I think right now with Gearbox, I know for sure they're trying to pump out the tales from the Borderlands, I guess the reboot. But isn't a studio doing that, or are they doing that all in house themselves?
I assume they'd have to do it all themselves because Telltale's gone, so I don't know who they begin to do it. I would love that. Tales from the Borderlands is the best Telltale game.
Oh yeah,
my opinion. Yeah, I think Walking Dead 1 is really good emotionally, but Tales from the Borderlands I think is the best one overall.
I got one a little better.
Oh yeah.
Which one do you like best? Because I liked season 1 a lot, but season 2 I was just like. Or the second, what was the second one called? Tell No Tales? No. I forget what it was called. But I really liked the first one.
Yeah. I did like that they had where you could, in the second one, you could kind of tie in that first one, depending on how your answers. But again, just being a big Batman fan, so But I did like playing it again when they came out with the Shadows edition. It was really cool. Just very like noir. Very very the black and grays.
Mm-hmm. I think Batman fit their art style really well, and I like their Joker look too. Like the Joker look they had going on, where he kind of looked like a more plain guy, but
yeah, the Enemy Within was the second one.
Yeah, the Enemy Within was pretty good.
Yeah, but yeah, I think you're right. The first one was, I think overall, the first one was a little bit better than the second one, but I enjoyed both.
Mm-hmm. All right, real quick, Corey, before we jump off this topic about Sony at the Summer Game Fest, do you have anything you want to add to it?
I mean, no, I just kind of want to see more of the games that we kind of know about already. I want to see God of War, right? Like, I think that's the big question mark because they did say it was coming out this year, even though spoilers, it's probably not. But that looks cool. I want to see more of Kana. I want to see more. I want to see if this Uncharted rumor is true, that they're actually going forward with a new one.